ABA advocates a restructure of the meat industry to make the following: less costly, give producers a better return on funds, a one-stop shop, R&D marketing advocacy, be responsible to the whole industry and government. How? Statutory levy, concentrate on producers' R&D needs, provide producer well-resourced lobbying, funded by producers for the benefit of producers. Why? Producers are the price takers. When price of meat drops, retailers and processors keep profit margins. Producers are expected to absorb any price decrease. Red meat structure. Every picture tells 1,000 words, and in this case, a mass of confusing lines. Across the top we see 5 peak councils, all representing different sections of the meat industry. All have varying inputs into the MLA. On the bottom line, you can see the MLA, which has a budget of $170 million plus. The funding and interaction between peak councils is as complicated as the chart. The MLA is there for the marketing and R&D of the red meat industry and has supposedly no political voice. Cattle producers contribute $59 million, whilst the sheep producers contribute $30 million in levies. The transaction levies are collected by the federal government and then is passed on to the MLA. This is unique to the sheep and cattle producers, as each of the other 3 councils have a say in where their money is spent. Cattle Council is there to look after producers' political interests, as well as making sure that they get a fair deal out of the MLA. Cattle Council is little short of a disaster. No money to look after producers' interests in the MLA and the producers' political interests. This is no reflection on the people that work in Cattle Council. They have something like 4 employees, and a large part of their funding comes from the state farming organisations, which are having financial battles of their own. They haven't got the resources to carry out the roles designed for them, which was created in 1998 under then Minister Anderson. Unlike the producers, when you see this slide, you can see the processors have a system in place where they contribute only $13 million to the MLA's coffers, and even worse, the processors have a very strong and powerful lobbying group in the AMPC, the Australian Meat Processors Corporation. The AMPC are rumoured to have $20 million plus in reserve, plus the processors have 2 board members on the MLA board. The supermarkets don't pay any levies and other retailers don't pay any levies, yet we have butchers, retailers taking large amounts for marketing out of the MLA. This graph shows that the supermarkets and retailers get the larger share of the cake. When one looks at the MLA, who gets the most benefit from the marketing funded by the producers, largely for the benefit of processors and supermarkets? What is the answer? A beef corporation, or a combination of beef and sheep, to run along the lines of the AMPC, with a board that is democratically elected by producers, and their role will be solely focused on producers' interests, which is well-resourced and funded organisation that looks after producers' interests as a one-stop shop. This may not be the whole answer, but the ABA believes that this is a good start. In short, the MLA is funded by producers for the benefit of processors, retailers and wholesalers, and the whole structure needs revamping. It is clear the lack of strategic focus, inappropriate structure, and farmers financially subsidising processors, retailers and wholesalers has got to stop. For this to happen, there'll need to be a concerted push by farmers and peak bodies to have an independent review done on Australia's meat industry structure. And this must happen now.